All right, to this a suggestion via Discord. The name of the video is a woman gets arrested after committing paternity fraud. Oh, okay. Well, it's coming from the channel The Modern King. Let's check it out.
You are. I'm not accepting illegal service from you. He can have it served properly by a Connecticut state marshal.
It was served properly.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Sorry that he's too much of an idiot that he doesn't know how to properly serve something. The court specifically gave instructions. The court tells you it is your
just hand it to her.
Right on the paperwork. It is your duty to give it to a Connecticut state marshal. Has to serve in hand.
Are we in the airport?
This order is not in effect until it is properly served. It was never properly served. I was never even notified about it.
Bro, it looks like she was trying to escape somewhere with the kids, bro.
Until they come and tell me.
That's what it looks like.
Miss, this is your copy, all right?
The father's not in New York. Nobody lives in New York. New York has no jurisdiction. Get this away from me.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, bro, you can tear it up. They already gave it to you, right? They did. So, and it's on your camera and their camera. So, a little silly, no?
That's not mine. I'm not taking any service from you. You're not a state marshal in Connecticut.
Okay.
Only Connecticut state marshals can serve that properly, and you have to serve me with the original.
Okay.
And you didn't.
They seem to be handing it to you with no problem.
Well, this is like they're basically causing trauma to my child right now.
Okay, ma'am. Here's your copy of this form.
You're not allowed to serve me.
Okay. This is the form.
They are.
Serve you. If you want to keep it for your own records, you can. Okay.
To give context, she lost custody, and I assume she tried to leave the state or country because she's at an airport.
Look like it.
But since she's not above the law, like she thinks she is, they don't allow her to leave and serve her papers.
Okay, great.
Great. So you were behind my back?
Yeah. I'm grown. I'm old enough now. I feel like I got the right to do that. So I just wanted to get a test and see what is my daddy.
And so you called him?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I called him.
Good.
He was like,
But she wouldn't have.
I was his son. So that means that...
We don't see nothing funny.
Nah.
But see, I told you that was your dad. First of all, that is your dad. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who you took the test with and what you had going on. But that
yeah, continue the lie. Continue the lie. That's crazy, bro. Right? So the kid knew there was something weird. How is this my father? You're telling me this is my father. Are you sure this is my father? Right? Then he gets to the point where he takes it upon himself to go get a test himself. Finds out it's not his. Finds out that the father is not his father. And then in return, the mother's response is, what do you mean? That's a lie. That's your father. Come on, bro.
That's your daddy.
Yeah.
18 years?
Good, but look, I'm just
saying.
It
sounds good.
Nah, that's the result. The results say what it say now. I can't lie. I can't fake no results. Now, if you had something going on and the man that was my daddy...
First of all, you didn't have no business going behind my back. That's what you didn't have no business doing.
You mean finding the truth?
I ain't had no bond with him like that. Like, I knew something was off. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I wanted to go get my results and see what's going on.
Let me tell you something.
Let me guess. She blamed that man for that kid's entire life.
It's okay. You know, I'm old enough, I understand. Now, if my real dad ain't want to take care of me, you know what I'm saying? And
see, some things are better left unsaid.
Oh, okay.
You should just left it like it was.
Why?
I told you that was your dad. You should have went right on with it all these years. You 18 years old, 19 years old now.
Right.
It's no sense in trying to go behind my back to figure it out. You too old now.
So after she gets caught lying to her son and the other men for over 18 years, she wants to play victim and act like he's the one in the wrong for seeking out the truth.
That's a wild one.
A man came up to me on the subway to ask for my phone number.
Well, it looks like there still are some guys approaching women.
He should have just asked for $1 at that point. He would have gained more from that conversation than that.
Oh dear. It doesn't sound like it went very well, does it?
I think that she wasn't attracted to him.
He had the audacity to be like, wait, hold up. Do you have a boyfriend? Because I don't talk to girls in relationships.
Wait, that's a bad thing that he asked? How so?
I don't talk to men who aren't competitive, okay? If you can't fight, just say that.
Wow. And here I thought it just sounded like the guy was being respectful.
Stop trying to act like you're a good person. You're not a good person. You're approaching a woman alone on the subway. You're a terrible human being.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Why not be like, what's your boyfriend's address? Let me kill him with my bare hands and then take you out for dinner.
What? What?
Romance.
That's romance.
Sound like the beginnings of a very healthy relationship.
This is what TikTok is. Like, if you ever wanted to know, when I start talking crazy about TikTok at random, right? This is what I mean. Like, this is the type of thing that is on TikTok right here. This right here. These are the people that generally love this platform and they make videos on that platform. Like, she exudes it. Her and Drew Offalo.
Men don't know how to talk to women nowadays.
And a lot of women really don't seem to know what they want either. And they seem to have gotten their ideas of what romance actually is from a novel that they picked up at the grocery store.
Oh, she's
We're
great.
the men who would wake up just so they could be the man who wakes up next to you.
Well, I'm sorry to have to break it to you, but those men, they've already woken up and they've left. Because you see, men have now realized there's no real benefit to waking up next to you. We've seen that while you demand things from us, you offer little to nothing in return. At least not anything we can't already get.
Okay, guys, you guys sent me a video with this guy in it before. I'm not really partial to him and his responses. It just seems like he thinks every single woman on earth is terrible. They're not. I would say, they're not at all, right? But I think he thinks that. Or maybe the ones that are making videos, that's his only example of women, I would say, right? You can't listen, you can't think that. That's not the case. At all, right? The ones that have been absolutely infected by social media and I mean, it's an infection. I can imagine. I see it too. Trust me, right? I think all guys are seeing it now, right? But he seems like he just hates women in general.
Without involving ourselves in a relationship with you. And on top of that, for decades now, y'all told us you didn't want us. Y'all told us you didn't need us. We heard you, and now we're off making a better life for ourselves. One that doesn't involve you. Would we like to have a great relationship? Sure, who wouldn't? But men have finally figured out that the risk simply isn't worth the reward anymore.
Okay,
Okay,
that statement right there is intriguing, though. In terms of you encountering some of the modern women that exist, right? A lot of the times they say one thing, but then when it comes to first dates and you spending money specifically, it's very awkward. You can't say you want to do all these things, right? You fought for the equality, respect, absolutely, right? But you can't then say that the man, now that you're making equal or more than him, should have to then spend all of his money on everything. That's kind of weird, bro. That's it. Doesn't sound like you want equality. It sounds like you just wanted, I don't know, the opposite of it. Let's say you wanted superiority, right? What it sounds like, at least occasionally, right? And I think he's kind of pointing that out there a little bit, guys. We're trying to be nice here.
But men have finally figured out that the risk simply isn't worth the reward anymore. And now that you guys are figured out that we figured it out, well, now you're wondering, where did all the men go? And then there's this.
Where are the men who would walk 500 miles?
And I would walk 500 miles. Now you know why I was never the lead singer in any of the bands I was in. Anyway, last I knew, they were raking in the royalties still from that song they created 30 years ago that I still can't get out of my head.
And then walk another 500 miles for a total of 1,000 just to fall down at your door.
No, I'm sorry.
Why? Who would do that? Why would you do that? During those, bro, listen. As you're walking 500 miles, within the first mile, you'll meet someone better that won't make you walk 500 miles.
Sorry to disappoint you, but there's no way in hell I'm singing that god-awful song to you. All kidding aside, the point I want to make is that women often want men to meet the expectations of things they hear in songs or see in the movies. As I frequently call it, they're searching for that perfect Disneyland prince, the one that doesn't actually exist, but yet they all think does and that they deserve. Men see it for what it is, an expectation of perfection, something no one can achieve. And knowing that, why would they enter into a relationship with someone who expects that of them? Someone who actually believes a man should walk 500, 1,000, even 1,000,000 miles just to be with them. Men are done playing these silly little games, ladies.
That's silly.
Life is not a rom-com or some romantic song. Life is, well, life. And the completely unrealistic expectations that you've all set now, oh wait, sorry, the higher standards, have reached a level of absurdity that men look at it and go, yeah, no more. We're done. Especially when they realize that they're not going to get anything in return, no matter how hard they work to woo you over.
Where are they at?
Well, to wrap this up, where they're at is sitting home or hanging out with their buds, playing video games, playing guitar, enjoying life. No longer having to deal with the drama, no longer having to deal with the financial drain of expensive dates, only to get ghosted shortly thereafter. No longer dealing with the ridiculous expectations, oh, sorry, higher standards that you've all set. Ladies, I'm sorry to tell you, but men didn't create this situation. You did. But men have now seen it for what it is, and they're done and walking away. And the really sad part is they ain't coming back anytime soon.
That man has been burned, and I mean like burned, right? That's the vibe I get from him. That's the complete vibe. I'm guessing maybe a divorce. Most likely he's paying some type of alimony and child support. That's I'm gonna go and forecast that's probably where the vitriol came from, to that level at least, right? But again, guys, I'm married, right? I don't know why you guys keep sending me this craziness. This is not my situation, bro, right? I literally left the United States of America, married my wife, who's not from the United States of America, in another country, okay? And I'm telling you, this is not my experience, bro. I see it. Don't worry, guys. I'm not blind, right? It's obvious, right? Based off of the couple of videos you guys send me, it's a little crazy out there for you guys, right? But not all women are like this, bro. Not all of them, but unfortunately, the ones who are the loudest are normally the ones that represent a group, and that's in every single scenario. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Not all women are like this. not all of them. But there are a lot of them. There are a lot of them, mainly in like North Europe, the UK, Australia, Israel, the United States of America, Canada. All these places here. You're more likely to find these type of situations in those places that I just mentioned. But everywhere else, bro, they're not like this. But either way,
this next video perfectly showcases why men are done with dating and marriage. Let's take a look.
These videos enrage me.
So there's a few things that I don't do as a married woman.
Okay.
Number one, I do not cook for my husband.
Whoa, buddy.
I only cook for my children.
Okay.
My husband will be making his own breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Right.
Number two, I do not help him pay any bills.
Personally, I don't care about that.
So if he is short on the rent,
personally,
on utilities or anything like that, it is not my problem. I will not be helping him out. His job is to provide for his family, so I am not financially contributing to any of the bills. Number three, I do not do his laundry.
What is the point for this person to be in your house, bro? I wish. I don't wish it. Listen, I don't wish it at all. But listen, of course you should be able to do things for yourself if you need to do them, okay? The reality is, if you need to cook your own food, go ahead and cook your own food, okay? If you do your laundry, please do your own laundry, right? But to be like my household is extremely traditional, all right? Extremely. It's extremely traditional, to say the least, right? But I can't imagine this happening in my household, bro. I'm gonna be honest. What do you mean? Oh, okay. Well, please listen. I'm trying to be nice here today, guys. I'm trying to be nice. But listen. Hear me out. You might as well be single if this is what you're doing. Like if you're sitting here paying all of the bills, right? And then you can't come home to like some cooked food, bro. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, what's the point of your existence? I don't understand it. But again, my household is extremely traditional. But all right.
My own laundry and my children's laundry to do.
Okay.
So he could do his own. I won't help him put it away. I won't help him fold.
Bro,
anything,
what?
Like, that's his responsibility.
Okay.
Number 4, he is responsible for replacing any of his essentials, like soap, shampoo, anything like that. He needs
oh
to
my
go buy it
God.
himself.
Bro, she has TikTok brain, bro.
Even if I'm at the store, I will not be replacing it for him.
Okay.
If he needs new underwear, new socks, or anything like that, that's for him to do. I'm not going to do it for him. I'm not going to enable a perfectly grown-ass adult.
Okay.
Because then they get used to that shit. So, no.
Bro, listen, run. I'm sorry. Whatever that situation is, you married this person? You married that? I can't imagine, bro. Listen, what is this world? What is this coming to? Okay, what is this world? If my listen, I'm kind of flustered here. Okay, let me catch my breath here. Listen, if my wife was like, oh, I don't want to cook, I'd cook or I would order food for my family. I don't even understand the selfish behavior that's happening here, bro. Like, listen, oh, I noticed that my wife is I don't know, is almost done with her like toothpaste. I'm gonna replace it. Listen, if I'm going to the store, I'm gonna make sure I don't even understand the level of selfishness, bro. This is just wild, right? Like, marriages are basically give and take. Okay, like you give, I give, we work, right? She raises my kids amazingly, right? She cooks dinner every single day, breakfast every single day, bro. Listen, before she generally wakes me up in the morning, I have coffee completely ready to basically get up and start recording, bro. What do you mean? I can't. That's a different level of nuts, bro. Like, if that's your situation, get out of that situation immediately. Because trust me, and definitely look at different communities. Okay, there are still some like traditional women, specifically if that's what you're going for, bro. Right? If you can handle that, meaning that you can, financially take care of the entire household, et cetera, right? At least. But I can just tell you this right now. I could never. That's enraging, bro. That's absolutely enraging. I do not wish that on any of you watching. Any of you guys. Oh my God. I'm going to show my wife this video. She's gonna laugh. Because she already has she has a lot of things to say, right? Like, so a lot of people are like, oh, you married a foreign woman. Never bring her back to the United States of America because she's going to get ruined. And I'm just like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, we're back here all the time. No problems. But the level of things that she has to say regarding like a lot of like, gender things, guys, it's wild. Is wild. Like, she doesn't have friends because she can't deal with like how some of the women that she's encountered are. Okay, and when I say some, I mean like 99%. Okay, and the 1% is like my mother, because she's, again, somewhat traditional. So either way, listen, guys, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. And again, I don't wish that on my worst enemy, bro. I don't. Guys, before we go, are you guys subscribed to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd, along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Both are found in the description. Check it out.